Hetep Yasar, I am Menthu, a student of the master teacher, Munzal Nizdar, Amun Nabab, Rayay, Ptah, Zetwi, Hukalun Kuranon. I'm here to pass on to you the things that he has passed on to us. The Outformation within the information, and because it's so profound and it metamorphosizes the doctrine that has been presented so far by great teachers that came to black people to elevate them. But it's so profound he's incarcerated for them, basically to keep his mouth shut so he is not able to pass on the Outformation to us. But it's so profound, I'm here to try to pass on to you so we can get a comprehension of that which he came to give us by way of the revelations to Nuwaupians, Ptah. Ptah is a Nuwaupic way of saying the way. That would be equivalent to what monotheistic religions would call our Bible. Also from the sacred records of the Scroll of Eyes, Pasifun Mehiatak. This would be the doctrine that he came. So these would be the sources of references that we will be discussing. One of the things that we need to make clear is a message that was currently or recently just given to us. And he said that we need to start teaching this in our classes. And that is, you are the center of your universe. This would change the doctrine that has been given to us as monotheistic doctrine, or that it would change the God concept that we were under the impression of having, to where we're worshiping an outside force. We refer to that as spookism. The force that you're looking for, or as we would say, the help that you're looking for, is at the end of the arm. But the force, the power behind with that is an inward generating outward. So you would be the center of your universe. I want to take you back to a letter that he wrote in October the 1st of 2004. This was at a time period after the last vortex opened. The vortex opens every 10 years. It stays open for a year. This was something that was done after the Philadelphia experiment of 1943. So it should have been opening up on the even number every 10 years. It should have been opened up to 2000. But because of the Philadelphia experiment, as well as the Atom Smasher project, these were other occurrences that man, in his attempt to comprehend that which our ancient ancestors had created and made, but human beings attempt to try to comprehend that, they have taken it upon themselves to mess up the universe, the vortexes, etc., etc. So in this particular letter, it was explaining to us about there's no center to belief, just that there's no center to the universe. Yet the observer is at the center, and you see the universe expanded. So this ties into what he's recently explained to us about you are the God of your universe, you're at the center of your universe. That means you control everything. Now, your mother, she would be the God of her universe. Your father would be the God of his universe. Together with you creates a triverse. So let us understand universes and what he has previously given us. He said, wherever you are, that's the center, here or a million light years away. Wherever there's an observer, the observer is at the center. Now, he's explaining that, as we had taught from the Sumerian doctrine, Anu, and we were falsely under the impression that Anu was the same as God of the Bible or Allah of the Quran. These monotheistic concepts of this, what they refer to as a supreme being, we have to rid that out of our thinking. When we say that we have to give them back everything, we definitely have to give them back that, because it's very difficult to understand your place and the powers that you possess and how you call on those powers from your ancestors. So as he explained that as the watcher or the observer, that would be what the monotheistic concept of God. This is where Nuwaupians are slandered by saying that we don't believe in God. That's not what we're saying here. You have to follow along with what we're teaching, and which would be the right overstanding, the concept that came from a great civilization that people marvel from to this very day, and that would be the ancient Tamarayats, or the Egyptians. So the watcher, or the observer, is the watcher over the watchers, and it's not God, which really was a concept created out of a need to know what was already inside. But the fear of the unknown took control when the informers left. And then God became fear, God became horror, God became unseen, judge, as well as holy. So this universe was created out of a omniverse from a multiverse. And the question comes up, why is the observer at the center of the universe? Because you are there and here already, the present and future at once. The observer turns future into past and makes history of impossibility. So, at the last time that the vortex opened in 2003, there were 2 or 3 beings, I should say, Wu-Nuwaup, Asunupu, Nabanupu, also referred to as Kriel, Alamar, and Sa'at. These were the beings that were presenting the type of doctrine that we need to be able to get us out of the mental mess that we're in right now.